Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When Steffy learns the truth about Luna, does she reject Taylor and Ridge? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan Forrester got together sometime during that week. Three families could be destroyed by the Luna Nozawa secret, even though they both believe they are doing the right thing by Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Let's discuss what might happen next in this plot while you continue reading. First, let's talk about Ridge Forrester, who recently learned that Luna is still alive. Furthermore, Katie Logan revealed to Brooke and Ridge that Luna had deceived Will Spencer, and that they may have conceived a child together. In order to obtain a paternity test for Luna's child, Katie pleaded with them both to keep this a secret. But Ridge will find it difficult to remain silent. After all, his daughter and the rest of his family are impacted. Ridge goes to talk to Taylor after Katie reveals the shocking information. Ridge is expected to share all of his knowledge about Luna with Taylor. Taylor and Deacon Sharp did have a therapy session, but the primary focus was on Sheila Carter Sharp rather than Luna. She will go completely crazy when Ridge tells her that Luna is still alive and may be carrying Will's child. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke eventually pays Taylor another visit. This time will be different from the previous time. The psychiatrist didn't want anything to do with the blonde. It is verified that Brooke and Taylor come to an agreement that has an immediate effect on Steffy. It is hinted that until the girl is back in jail, Brooke and Taylor would not tell Steffy about Luna. Luna won't be going to jail anytime soon if she is expecting Will's child. According to Katie, she and Bill could raise the child without letting Luna see it. But when she keeps slipping out, 9 months is a long time to keep someone hidden. It makes sense that Taylor and Ridge worry that Steffy might start to lose interest in Luna once more. They are aware that Steffy has already endured a great deal due of the girl. Steffy and the children are currently enjoying their time in Paris and will return home shortly. Steffy will eventually find out that Brooke, Taylor and probably Ridge are hiding something from her. Will she ever forgive them when she finds out it's about Luna? Keep an eye out since this might be the factor that breaks the Forrester mother-daughter bond. Steffy asks Luna and Liam to be married again. According to spoilers for the upcoming 3 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer and Hope Logan will talk about marriage, while Steffy Forrester will confront Luna Nozawa once more. The news that Luna is alive, pregnant, and residing with Bill Spencer will be revealed to John Finn Finnegan. Although Luna quickly defends herself, Finn is clearly angry with her. Lee Finnegan's role in this is about to be revealed as well. Now that Luna has pulled this prank, Lee is undoubtedly aware of her mistakes. In order to conduct the paternity test on Luna's child, Bridget Forrester will be present. In order to prevent Luna from using any of her small tricks, Bridget will be pleased to do this, according to Katie Logan. Luna anxiously awaits Bridget to administer the test, displaying clear indications of paternity doubt. Lee's role in keeping Luna alive will astound Poppy. Luna's survival will be communicated to Poppy Nozawa. Poppy will be there to leap onto Lee in order to save Luna. Poppy was relieved that Luna was gone, and that she wouldn't have to constantly watch her back. Luna should have remained dead, and she could have. Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes will make an effort to hide this from Steffy. Forrester Creations is where Deke Sharp hopes to work as a designer. Will he be able to assist with hope for the future? This week we'll see the dramatic unveiling of the paternity test results. Will either receive what he wants from this test or be forced to live with Luna for years to come. If the test reveals that Electra Forrester is the father, will he dump Will again? As Liam and Hope prepare to remarry, Carter Walton will appreciate Daphne Rose's attempt at consolation. If Beth Spencer hasn't already taken care of it, Liam and Hope might go ahead and begin planning their wedding. Beth is adamant about her parents getting married again. We anticipate that they will be organizing their wedding shortly. Soon Steffy Forrester and her children will return. Things won't be as joyful though, since Steffy is going to have the shock of her life. There will be another big outburst between Luna and Steffy. Will Steffy eventually put Luna in her proper place? Grandpa Finn Hope reconnects and Deke's deceit. Here is a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. John Finn Finnegan handles Luna Nozawa in today's episode. Hope Logan and Deke Sharp reunite in the interim. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Rich Forrester and Taylor Hayes are in a panic at Forrester Creations. For what reason would Lee Finnegan risk all for Luna? Should she be expecting, the child will permanently bind Will Spencer to her. Tridge is curious about Finn's reaction to the news. Finn is unquestionably Team Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes would. According to Ridge. Finn looks at Luna at the hospital. This cannot be happening. How is she still alive? Luna reveals that she saved her in the same way as Lee had saved Finn. The girl says it's a miracle she's still alive. Finally, as he takes it all in, Finn breathes. Luna wishes her father was pleased to see her alive. In addition, Finn will soon become a grandfather. Finn is perplexed. Given that she should be dead, how is she pregnant? According to the girl, her child will lead a secure existence. Finn warns her that the presence of children makes prison unstable. Luna announces that she is expecting a Spencer child. Elektra Forrester and Will Forrester still have a deep love for one another. But Luna might be carrying his child. She is lying about the baby being his, according to Will. Elektra cannot be with someone who is expecting a child with someone else, despite his many apologies. Will implores her to hold on to their future. As models parade in the showroom, I hope to see fervent handwritten messages. Deke walks in and embraces Hope tightly. Hope approaches him for his thoughts on HFTF. Hope then inquires as to if Deke is dating anyone. He acknowledges that he lives with someone, but he won't give Hope the man's name. According to the young man, he doesn't kiss and tell. Hope makes a strange look and responds, "Yes, you do." He eventually shifts the conversation to the fashion brand. Deke believes she should choose urban chic, since she has never been a lover of bohemian styles. Deke gives an explanation of his thinking, stating that it symbolizes all of Hope's triumphs this year. Hope concurs, adding that she finds him impressive. If Deacon divorces Sheila, will she turn violent once more? Her character was first introduced on The Young and the Restless, but she is no longer the murderer she once was. We have seen her develop as a person since she married Deacon. Sheila and Deacon worked together at Il Giardino, and she has benefited from their relationship. After the years of chaos she caused on both soap operas, it has been nice to see a positive part of her personality come to the fore. Deacon is enraged with Sheila, however, after discovering that she concealed the fact that her violent granddaughter Luna is still alive. Will she return to her aggressive ways if he decides to divorce her? Deacon's world was completely upended a few weeks ago on The Bold and the Beautiful when he learned that Sheila had kept a very important secret from him, that Luna was still alive and that Lee had taken care of her in her house. Yes, Deacon is aware of Sheila's importance to her family, which is why she has always had a special place in her heart for Luna, her granddaughter. Deacon, however, made it plain to his wife that he would not put up with lies. He has expressed to her time and time again how devastated and furious he is that Luna killed his pals Tom and Hollis. Deacon, who worries Sheila is reverting to her old ways, stormed out of Il Giardino, and went to see Taylor at her office in the hopes that she could offer him her professional psychiatric viewpoint on his issue. Will he ever be able to trust her again? Sheila eventually realized that she had ruined her solid, long-lasting marriage. She confided in Lee since she had nowhere else to turn. Since Lee used to despise Sheila for being a murderer who had an affair with her husband Jack Ted King, many years ago, we're all obviously confused by it. Furthermore, why did Sheila believe Lee could assist her in resolving her marital issues? Lee has been preoccupied with her niece/granddaughter Luna and her fixation with inspiring her to change her life, and she hardly even knows Deacon. Deke Harrison Cohn, Deacon's son, visited him at Il Giardino and informed him that Luna was still alive. Deke exited the restaurant after Sheila came and greeted him. He then spent a few minutes listening in on Deacon and Sheila's chat, hearing Deacon ask her if she was aware that Luna was still alive. When Deacon abruptly understood the terrible secret Sheila had been keeping from him, he heard how worried his father was. Deacon is likely to cut off his business relationship with Sheila if he chooses to divorce her. Her wonderful existence will end if she loses both him and her position at Il Giardino. The only person who ever thought she could change was Deacon. Sheila once declared that being loved was all she ever desired in life. Will her inner problems resurface if she loses Deacon's affection and the life they created together? Will she go on a murderous rampage to vent her grief on the people of Los Angeles? You were never good enough for my dad. Deke might end up being the first person Sheila attacks, So let's hope he doesn't get in her way. Sheila's return to her nasty ways is something that many fans of the bold and the beautiful do not desire. We have witnessed enough murders, child sex, abductions, and all of her other transgressions to last a lifetime. We would rather she stay on the good course she has been following recently. Luna has already committed druggings, murders, rapes, kidnappings, and framings. 2 murderous madmen on a half-hour soap opera is not necessary. We therefore hope that Sheila won't have a complete psychotic breakdown from her better self if Deacon divorces her. Luna contemplated her unborn kid while reading a pregnancy book at the Spencer home. She promised herself that her child will get along well with its father, something she never experienced. She then discovered a fascinating statistic. At this point, she discovered that the baby is the size of a grape. Luna made fun of her mother, Poppy Romy Park, by referring to her child as a poppy seed. However, Luna was determined not to follow in her mother's selfish footsteps. She aspired to be more like the decent Finn. Luna was going to call Finn when she picked up her phone. Then she decided to break the news to him in person as a surprise. She made a call for Bill. He informed her that she was not permitted to go. But nobody was answering, so she slipped into the backyard through the window. The B&B spoilers hint that Luna will need to submit to a DNA test later this week. Will Bill alter Luna's test in order to falsify the findings? Poppy unexpectedly shows up at Finn's workplace at the hospital. She berated him for framing her and Luna's lack of regret. She still harbors resentment toward her dead daughter. However, she could see that he was deeply troubled by Luna's passing. Poppy said that since they are Luna's parents, Finn ought to approach her. Finn would not discuss his mixed feelings for Luna. Luna, wearing a hoodie and dark sunglasses, looked down at Finn after Poppy had departed. Finn thought he was at the office with one of his colleagues. Due to his business commitments, he requested that they return at a later time. Then he heard the voice behind the door and recognized it. After believing that Luna was dead, Finn finally saw her. Finn appeared to have seen a ghost, and with good reason. He must now confront this startling turn of events. Luna believes that Finn will return to her life after learning about her pregnancy. When Finn finds out that his daughter is still alive, he may alter his mind.